Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a quick look at a couple of these CRKT kin onion ripples. You may have seen the black one before on my channel. It was actually a prize in my first giveaway. And I'm actually hoping to kind of do a giveaway soon. I can't promise anything right now, but I really kind of want to do one before fall. So. And also, thanks to all of my subscribers. It's just been awesome. I can't go in and say thank you individually to each and every subscriber because it's just too difficult for me to keep up with that. I would love to be able to do that, and I do really appreciate each subscriber, so I just want to put that out there. But anyway, back to these two knives. These are both from CRKT. This is the black one is the kin onion ripple, the 415, K415 KXP, I believe. And this is the one that you can purchase at a Walmart. And the blue one is the K405 BXP, which is in aluminum and has the frame lock. And this is one that is a little bit more expensive. And I just kind of want to talk a little bit about some of the differences in the two designs and the reason why I decided to pick up this blue one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, so these two knives are both flippers from CRKT, and they both feature IKPS as a ball bearing system for the pivot and the blade deployment. They're also both aluminum handled knives. This one has kind of a black pocket worn finish, and you can kind of see that. And this one has just this really beautiful blue finish, which is also aluminum, but in my opinion this blue knife looks so much better than the black one. You can see that this one is, you can kind of see, it's really kind of well integrated there, but it has a frame lock. Whereas the black one is a liner lock. They both have the same tip down pocket clip, which is not necessarily something I really like about it, and I'm not really a huge fan of that pocket clip either. It really doesn't kind of look great to me. I would much prefer tip up carry and a different pocket clip, but I guess that's one of the negatives for these knives. They're also both this nice flow through design with the pillars, but you can see the difference in thickness between the black one on the right and the blue one on the left. The blue one, the 405, is much thinner, and that's because of the integrated locking mechanism, the frame lock design, whereas the black one is a liner lock, so it has to be a little bit thicker. Okay, the frame lock version, the blue one, is quite a bit more expensive. You're going to pay about $100 for the frame lock version, whereas this black one is going to be probably $30, I think. But you know, I did decide to go ahead and get this, even though I probably won't carry it that much based on its size and that tip down pocket clip. But I really just liked it, just kind of in the collection, and just something that's really neat, and I'll kind of tell you a little bit more about that. So you kind of look at those pivots. The blue one just has a little bit nicer finish to the screw, and there's just a little close-up of the knives. So alright, the deployment, like I mentioned before, is the flipper design. This one is nice and smooth and fast with the IKBS, which they both have, and with the liner lock. But the blue one just has a totally different feel to me than the black one. It's a little bit heavier by just a small amount, and this flipper action is just a lot smoother, and it has a totally different sound and feel. That's really what drew me to this knife. I was just kind of checking it out at the knife shop, and I wasn't planning on buying another CRKT ripple, but you know, I was just really fell in love with the action of this knife. It's so cool, and the sound is just, oh, sorry for the camera bump there. The sound is just awesome. Just has this really smooth feel and this nice little lockup with the frame lock. There's no blade play that I can detect on this knife. It's nice and solid, but you know, it is a relatively thin frame lock there, so I wouldn't classify this as a hard use knife. It has a really nice detent, which helps with the flipping action, and you can kind of see that here. Okay, and I just really like the fit and finish and the feel of the blue CRKT Ripple, the frame lock version. So I kind of wanted to show that. This version is not bad, and definitely for an inexpensive knife, something you can pick up anywhere, like I said, like a Walmart. This is going to serve you well, and I purchased this one originally because I was going to be traveling, and I wanted something to throw in my suitcase that I wouldn't mind if it ended up being lost, but you know, would give me something when I was traveling that I could kind of play with and use if I needed it. So that suited me well for that use, but yeah, it's just kind of, you know, it's not the best. I just think that this the blue version is a really nice upgrade. So if you really like this design, and if you like tip down pocket carry, you want something nice and thin, which this is excessively thin, relatively light, good ergonomics overall. You know, it fits nicely in the hand. Has a nice sharp blade. This is the Acuto steel, which I haven't had a lot of experience with, but it's definitely a little bit of an upgrade from whatever the 8CR14 that comes on the liner lock version. This steel is a little bit nicer, and just kind of like has just a little bit higher level of detail than, you know, this one's a nice knife. So kind of just wanted to show you that real quick. You know, two knives here, very similar, but have their differences for sure. Check them out if you're interested. Feel free to leave me a comment here with any questions or comments about the videos or the knives, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.